So we're back on the Hazardous today, and just a recap on what we did last week. We decided to run a line between the 2014 and the 2019 gun site in the hope of finding a debris trail. And what did we find, Ian?
Well, 2 more cannon and a grinding wheel and a millstone.
And a nice big lead scupper. So today we've got Dave with us. The plan is to investigate that area a little bit more, and what we want to do is survey it with the technique of photogrammetry. So depending on the viz, we'll see how we get on with that. We've got 2 types of camera to use, either a GoPro using time-lapse, or we have the SLR if we've got some really good viz. You can see the underwater visibility wasn't too bad on the day. The problem that we had was all this floating weed and suspension. It causes issues with the photogrammetry because it's always catching on your lines, on your camera, and the features that you want to survey. This is gun number 37, a 6-pounder, measuring 7 foot 6 inches from muzzle to base ring. Moving round to the muzzle end of the gun, you'll notice that the bore is completely covered in concretion. And this is a good sign, suggesting that the tampion is still in place, sealing the barrel of the gun and preserving the shot and charge within. This is gun 38, another 6-pounder, 7 foot 6 inches from muzzle to base ring. Even through the concretion, you can notice 2 reinforcing rings behind the trunnions, and this is going to be a good indicator to the possible origins of this gun. Coming into view are 2 stones. The larger is the top half of a rotary hand mill that would have been used for grinding grain for making flour. The other stone is a sharpening stone for sharpening tools. This is the lower half of the rotary handmill, slightly smaller than the upper half. Thanks to Mark Pearce, we know identical examples have been found on the wreck of the second-rate Coronation lost off Plymouth in 1691. The photogrammetry survey was a success, and the results were georeferenced onto the 2021 bathymetry, which clearly shows it lying between the 2014 and 2019 gun sites.